Cuban-American Christina Milian at number 5 on my fantasy playlist with Dip It Low. Fantasy playlist of July 25th, 2004. How you doing? It is Mr. DJ. Going to finish up counting down this fantasy playlist of 2004 tonight. Hot record during the summer, Dip It Low by Christina Milian. She signed with Def Jam Records when she was 19 years old. She started writing songs when she was 17 years old. She was host of the Disney Channel for a while too. I think this was before she turned 20. Boy, she was just on a roll. Got that record deal around 1999, 2000, 2001, and she was on Ja Rule's second CD. She was on a song with him called Between Me and You, rapper Ja Rule. You remember Ja Rule back in the day, back at the same time around Juvenile and the Big Timer and all that, late 90s, early 2000s. And she released her debut album. It was self-titled. The first hit record was AM to PM, I believe was the name of the record. And let me double check my notes, AM to PM. I actually got that on a fantasy playlist. But it wasn't very big here in the States. It did much better in England, though. Top 5 hit in England. And she released her second album, It's About Time, in 2003, 2004. And this time on Dip It Low, she went for more R&B. She moved away from the pop, moved away from the bubblegum. She got a little bit edgier, a little bit sexier, more R&B, more of a dance clubbing record as opposed to a pure pop record. Did very well for her, Dip It Low. And I just found out she's an actress. She was in a couple of big movies. Love Don't Cost a Thing, and that's in 2003. That was around the time she met Nick Cannon. Remember, he was a rapper, I believe, at one time, Nick Cannon. They went out for about 2.5 years, but they broke up because he was unfaithful to her, and he felt maybe constrained because he felt that their relationship, Nick Cannon's relationship with Christina, was assuming more of a Christian relationship as opposed to, well, you know, well, they broke up and he later married Mariah Carey, but I don't think he's with Mariah Carey anymore. Don't think he is. Well, anyway, she was also in another movie called Pulse back in 2003, Christina Milian. And I did a little research because I love horror movies, but I missed this one, though. I didn't watch very many movies back in the 2000s. But Pulse, well, it starts out with a guy. He walks into a darkened library. The lights are down real low in the library. He's meeting a friend of his when some sort of supernatural entity, a humanoid spirit, invades his body and starts sucking out his life force. That's a classic beginning to a horror movie right there. Well, Christina Milian, she starred in that movie. Well, here we are at number 5 on my fantasy playlist, Dip It Low, Christina Milian. Fantasy playlist of July 25th, 2004.